Hey, welcome back to day 16 of the live stream with Persona 5 Strikers. Currently we are knee deep in the prison keep, and it looks like we'll be fighting the next person of the Fearsome Four.
I've been waiting for you, chosen heroes. I am one of the Fearsome Four, and savage to the Prince of Nightmares. Betero.
Wow, didn't expect an old geezer. Aw, I feel kind of bad. He looks like he'd fall over from just a little push.
But appearances can often be deceiving, and despair. For I am the strongest of the Fearsome Four. Your journey ends here.
Well, if he wants to fight, then I guess we don't have to hold back. Hand over that proof.
What?
What?
My, you're a good thing, aren't you? Ah, you're a real sight for these tired old eyes.
All right, he's going down.
Oh, stepping it up a bit this time, huh?
Getting into character. Alright. Betero, let's go. Okay, well, Joker's already down. So is Haru. Okay, I'll have to be careful. Well, off to a great start, are we? I guess I don't have the burn fixer. Okay, I gotta figure out how to like time that so I can dodge it right. Meanwhile, just straight up spam Zeos all over the place. At least until my SP runs out. This guy means business, so gotta use all my resources effectively. Yeah, that is ridiculous. That is super quick. She's out for the count. I don't have forget cure either. So let's see what we can do. That's just about all Joker can do from an SP standpoint. I wonder if any of my characters can kind of revive. That's what I need to focus on. I know that Mona can. Unfortunately, I don't have the others that, you know, they cannot do anything about that. It's a very sloppy fight, but we're getting there. No more Zio.
Use this. This one.
Thank you.
Understood. Turning up.
Right, I'll looks pretty worn out.
Fail.
Bob has a withdrawal. Someone fix him up. Hurry, Noir had to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid. The enemy. Stop! Send it off with a nuclear attack. Good thinking, Joker.
This one. There.
That was awesome!
I had like this much HP remaining on that guy. But let's see. This time, let's try to do a lot better. Not sure if I have a stronger Zio move. I don't, so we'll just stick with this one and keep it coming. There we go. So we're at 50% HP down, right, for the enemy. So a lot better this time. I'm sorry. Amazing. I think this is the first item I've used this entire battle, and we're already down. We've already gotten him to about 25-30% HP left, so that's a lot better. Gotta get away. Oh, okay, too slow. Yeah, that thing is crazy right there. That fire move. Not enough SP. So now we're kind of trickling down to minimal SP, except for Yusuke and Haru. And I'm not sure either of them have a healing move. So I'll just continue buffing and debuffing, and then, you know, see where we go from there. Yeah, a lot of his moves just do instant interrupts. You can't really react in time. Okay, so it's time. It's showtime. All right, let's do this. All out attack. Hopefully this does it. Yeah, nice. Amazing.
So, it seems it's the end for me as well. Aren't you beautiful?
In your dreams. That takes care of old man.
That guy's crazy, right?
Now we just need to nab the proof. All right, let's head to the top. Okay, that's 3 pieces of proof.
It's a pretty sick pen right there, I will say.
Seems this last one is a fountain pen.
get into the Overlord's castle, right?
If we're following the novel, then yes.
We're finally going to storm the castle.
About damn time. Phantom thieves are coming for you, asshole.
Hold on. Maybe we should head back for now. We're going to charge into enemy territory. We should probably make sure we're prepared.
Good idea. Ugh, I'm all sorts of tired after that last fight.
Sorry, Panther. Might not be a bad idea to fall back and regroup. What's the plan, Joker?
We gotta be at the top of our game before a big operation. That's Phantom Thieves 101. That settles it then. Let's make our way back.
So hopefully no more sub bosses before we get to Ango Natsume. Right? These Fearsome Four took quite a bit of our time in the last few episodes. And here's the Overlord himself.
So, the Fearsome Four were defeated? Yes. Seems they were felled by a new group of heroes calling themselves the Phantom Thieves.
Phantom thieves? You mean the ones everyone won't stop talking about? You don't think...
I mean, do they truly believe they're going to change my heart? They mean to topple the Overlord himself! Fools! They're destined to fail, just like all who came before them. This world is under my absolute control. No one is going to take it from me! No matter who's brave enough to try.
Looks like Futaba wants to hang out. Wonder if some of the others are here sticking around. A lot of times they give you, free items. Yeah, they're not gonna let you
Please hold on.
just waltz around. Gotta follow the game rules and the linearity here. It's funny how this entire area was practically the jail that we were in just a few moments ago.
Hey guys, sorry to bring up business when we're all tired and stuff.
Oh no, you're fine. I think we're all feeling a lot better now that we've eaten. So, what did you find out?
Have you learned something about Natsume?
Nope, not Natsume. This is about Alice.
Alice?
I was looking into this even after we changed her heart back in Shibuya. But it looks like some of her fans never reverted back to normal.
How can that be? I thought we released all of the desires she stole.
Yeah, we saw them all go back to their owners, right?
We did, but some people still get set off if you criticize Alice even just a little. There are reports of people getting threatened and even attacked. Seriously messed up.
Their obsession with Alice hasn't dissipated?
I'm thinking maybe some desires haven't returned to their owners.
So, it's possible they haven't returned.
There's a lot we still don't understand about the jails, so we can't exactly rule that out.
Maybe it has something to do with the fact that the Shibuya jail didn't disappear. That is concerning.
Right, that makes sense. I mean, because usually once you defeat one of the palace owners, or in this case monarchs, right? Their environment does kind of start to crumble, and then the Phantom Thieves have to rush on out of that dungeon.
Yeah, it'd help if we had a little more to go off.
Why not just visit the jail?
As much as I'd love to do that, we can't just leave here and go back.
There's no need to go back. I meant you should visit the Shibuya jail from here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Ever since we left the Shibuya jail, I've wondered if we might be able to get back inside. Hoping to find out, I put in the keyword earlier. Sure enough, I was given access to the Shibuya jail. I couldn't do the same with the Sendai Jail, however. So it may have something to do with the fact that the jail no longer has its monarch. It works somewhat like a backdoor function, I think.
So we can enter even though we're nowhere near the same place in the real world? We certainly couldn't do that with the palaces.
Just the idea of a metaverse existing without an owner is a first for us.
Yeah, so again, a lot of these clues and hints, I mean, a lot of this requires you to kind of play and be familiar with Persona 5, the series in general. Otherwise, you have no idea what metaverse, palaces, all these other terms even refer to.
I guess our experience with the palaces can only help us so much here.
Dude, this is pretty sweet though, ain't it? We can basically warp to Shibuya now, right?
No. It's not as if you could leave the jail and appear in the real world, Shibuya. You can only visit the jail from here. Leaving will simply take you back to where you first entered.
I suppose things wouldn't be that convenient.
This is still better than nothing, though. Thanks for looking into that, Sophia.
Yeah, that's super helpful.
I've made myself useful. I will continue to do my best.
Alright, how about we check out the Shibuya jail later on then?
No objections here. As for the Sendai Jail, let's meet up at the hideout once we're ready. We'll leave the timing to you.
You can now enter a jail in another city. At the hideout, choose Explore Jail. Right, make use of this in order to level up or explore. So it's kind of like another metaverse. You get to go back in one of the previous jails, either for grinding or maybe for additional items. I imagine, in fact, that that's probably how you can get all the different forms of the treasure hunter, right? Like, you don't just go continue playing the story and get everything you need. A lot of times with a game as big as Persona 5, you usually have to backtrack in order to get a lot of these things. The request feature has been added. Requests must be accepted before they can be completed. To accept requests, go to the hideout. Yeah, so another one of the requests that you saw in the metaverse, right? Through Mishima from Persona 5. So it's nice that they added these types of side quests to the story. This is one thing I was looking for earlier, in the game when we were fighting, through Alice's jail. So this is very good. And I imagine that's only one of the few ways that you can, fully max out your trophies or get them unlocked. So we have a view requests option, right? So this is pretty cool. But before I even look into any of that,
What are you looking for today? Things are discounted right now. You should buy something. You want this? Put it to good use, okay? How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage. How many would you like? You want thank you very much. You want this? Put it to good use, okay?
and it's interesting that I can no longer buy, some of the earlier status effects that happened in the game, right? Like you have, like this cures sleep, brainwash, forget, and fear. I'm pretty sure she's missing one of the ones like for, being able to cure burns, right? Exactly what happened to me in the last battle, and I had none of those items.
What are you selling?
So I'm not sure why that's missing this time around.
How many? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure?
But at least our yen, right, the money keeps going up. So it's not like we're going to be out of it anytime soon. Let's see.
Trouble deciding?
We'll head to the Velvet Room as well.
Hello, trickster. You wish to browse the entries? What will you be would you like to register?
Yeah, I'm glad that she asks that every time. I feel like you can mess up your, your registered stats very quickly if you don't know what you're doing. And unfortunately, we cannot do any of these, right? Because I guess Joker's level has to be either at or above a lot of these persona, right?
I do not believe you can
Right.
control it.
Makes sense.
You wish to strengthen it? How much power will you add? This is what you chose.
Okay.
How much power will this is what you
Okay.
Yeah, so diorama, right? That's what we needed earlier when we couldn't really heal everyone. Although I'll have to double check exactly what that does. I'm pretty sure diorama gives a moderate amount of HP to either one person or the entire party.
How much power will you add? This is what you chose.
Okay.
How much power will this is what you chose.
And I've mentioned this kind of thing in earlier episodes, but I think at some point our Sen is just gonna get left behind, because even though it's easy to get attached to a lot of these default placeholder, or rather iconic personas since the start of the game, right? You also have to understand that they're just not practical, especially when you get to the middle part of the game or even end game in general, right? So I'm not trying to focus too much on Arsene. And again, he's a very, effective persona battle-wise, but just not practical later in the game. We'll go ahead and save. And then jump back into Shibuya Jail. And speaking of jail, right? Experience-wise, how are we looking? Well, we're still one level behind compared to the others, right? So Yusuke, Makoto, and Haru are still just gonna have to push on through. Although Sophia is low leveled as well, so I may want to start kind of bringing her in. We'll take out Haru, as she is like the least of my favorite, choice of playstyles.
Let's get to work. found. You're doing this one?
Lady concerned for Alice's possessed boyfriend. Everyone else seems to have gone back to normal. My boyfriend's still obsessed with Alice. Yeah, so these are exactly like the, you know, side quests that you saw in Persona 5.
Let's do our best. Are you double checking the request? Do you want to cancel the request?
Right. So since we've enabled the request, if I go to explore jail, now it'll ask, right, which one we want to go to. So it's nice that you can backtrack. We're going to select Shibuya. And since we've checked the request, there's not going to be any, you know, unforeseen glitches. So let's see.
What?
That means
But
All right, let's get moving.
I believe he said Shibuya Crossing, right? Or Shibuya Station, was it? Either way, only one way to find out.
And so the adventure continues. Where to?
And of course, you know, this area looks very familiar to me.
Maybe relevant to my interests.
Due to the fact that this was my grinding / training ground during the Alice part of the game. But before I continue, let me just check the other Shibuya location. No, it couldn't have been Crossing, right?
let's go.
I'm just basically trying to see if there's one of those areas marked on the map that kind of show you, okay, like, you know, this is a destination. There we go.
Huh? Wait a sec.
could it be?
Isn't that one of the treasure demons? No. Alright, surprise, surprise. Let's do this. These guys are all weak to wind. They're just trying to aim my AoE attack here.
Your defenses reduced. Get the crack, Mom. Easy victory.
You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Good job, Joker.
It's done.
That was faster than I thought.
It seems that
Anyways,
Yes.
Seriously, that's it? I guess the point of this request was, you know, because it's the first one in the game, they kind of want you to get familiar with how it works. So,
Ready for ambush.
but honestly, I mean, if it was that easy, I might as well
Say when.
spend a few minutes in this jail but obviously it might not be worth our time because we're not going to get that much experience comparatively, right? So probably just worth it to go back.
Found a shadow. Don't get caught off guard.
If we act fast, we can ambush them. Sound good?
Should we take a look?
Okay, honestly, let's go.
Wait, it's over? That flew by.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we? Might serve us well to regroup.
All right.
Let's get to work. This is the request. This is the request. Are you double checking the request? Hey!
What?
Yeah, so it's like each time you finish a request, some of the desires that kind of were wandering around still in that palace, kind of return. Back to normal.
I see.
Yes.
Then...
Heyo. I got it.
Yes.
Oh, listen up.
Mission accomplished.
There you go. A helping hand. So there goes another trophy popping.
Hey.
And I think it's a good opportunity to just start doing requests every chance we get. It'll also help with the leveling. You will receive requests as you progress through the story. This will be indicated by the REQ icon on the left side of the screen. Requests can be accepted either at the hideout or through the command menu. After fulfilling the conditions of the request, report it to complete it. Requests can be completed either at the hideout or through the command menu. They cannot be turned in from inside the metaverse. Fair enough. Oh, okay. Some requests can be added by speaking to your teammates in the Phantom Thieves. Right. By talking to your friends if you run into them while... Yeah, so you know, again, it's Persona 5 all over again, right? In a good way, not necessarily a bad thing. So this is just like how in P5, a lot of your teammates, right, like Sosuke, for instance, when he had kind of his writer's block, or I'm not sure what they call it in the painting world, when he had all those issues, one of the requests that he had was that you accompany him to the metaverse to get that resolved, and you know, so this is kind of like that.
Let's get to work.
And honestly, that's like one of the best things about Persona that I would admire. There's two types of requests that can be completed just once, and those that are completed multiple times, so repeated reward. So there it is, like that's the opportunity for grinding and farming things. Requests can be repeated multiple times, have a first time reward and a repeat reward. Okay, fair enough. And there you go. I mean, just like that, we have a bunch of requests ahead of us. And a lot of these are in the new jail, right? I would say let's just knock out the ones in Shibuya jail first. The memories of battles past can improve your strength. There's a path in the Shibuya jail that leads to your battle with Alice Haragi. Follow and challenge her once more. So honestly, to be able to fight her again, I guess I'll put that off. I think that's much right now. All three of my sons keep blowing their money on Alice crap. We're gonna lose our house at the straight. What's it gonna talk? So this is more like it. Let's focus on something like this, and then we'll see about finishing the other ones. Let's see if any items respawned, which they did.
You want put it to good use, okay? How many would you like? You want put it to good use, okay? How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage? You want thanks for your patronage? You want thanks for your patronage? What are you selling? Are you sure? Are you sure?
What should we make?
Are you going to cook?
I wonder if I can buy any cooking ingredients from Sophia, and I guess it looks like you can't, since there's really no ingredients option here.
Okay.
So it's back to Shibuya for us.
Let's go. This should be interesting.
Yeah, so unfortunately with this one, they're not really telling you where to go. So it's,
Why don't we see what that is?
you know, I guess what it's asking for, you do have to put a good bit of your time trying to figure this stuff out.
It seems like it'll be useful. We can take this one by surprise. This is the request. You're already working on this one.
reached our destination. Shall we get going then?
Ready for ambush. Say when.
And I guess the reason why I chose this place was that it'll probably have slightly higher level enemies compared to, like, say, the entrance.
Perhaps I should be taking note.
It's over? That flew by. We should apply the same effort in the next battle.
We're in a good position.
Show me your true
We can
self.
attack at any time.
As long as we keep the that's out.
Not much of a challenge, were they?
Let's move on.
All right.
There's a shadow nearby. Be careful.
Alright, well, if he's gonna come my way, I have no idea why I did that.
Good thinking, Joker. You pulled that off quite well.
We can do it.
That was too easy. Okay, let's keep it moving.
It looks like there's also a checkpoint here that I have yet to
Interest?
enable. Although we don't want to
We'll be taking this.
get out of there just yet.
Shadow.
Persona! Take this!
Okay, time to go to work. Let's take them there.
I wonder if this is the guy that we need to beat. Yeah, I mean, taking a good bit of damage, so I would think that's a yes.
You're mine.
Gotta exploit those
Let's go.
weaknesses.
Grab it, Seth.
Oh, how cool!
I mean, that health bar is just insane.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness returns.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this guy's viable right now as an enemy for us.
This one.
Yeah, I think this guy is out of reach right now. Like that, there is no way. Let me see if I can escape this fight. That's the first time I've had to escape.
That shadow seems dangerous.
I mean, absolutely a good idea.
Wait a second.
Are we in trouble? Don't get frazzled. You can do this.
Bad idea.
How about this? This one.
Much thanks.
How about this?
I appreciate it.
Switch it out.
Sure. That was well played. This is my other self.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hang on a sec. Stop. The enemy's on high alert. Try not to do anything careless.
Yeah, that was a realization right there.
All yours. I'll do it.
The enemy's on high alert. Try not to do anything careless.
You think we could ambush it from here?
It appears we found something.
Yeah, there's another checkpoint here that we can kind of register. So
Reveal your true form.
Let's finish that.
It's over.
I'd like at least a little more challenge.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we? Might serve us well to regroup.
yeah, unfortunately, due to that teddy bear dude that kind of got us sidetracked, we will have to return and kind of heal up.
Yes. Yes.
I think Anne wanted to meet up, so let's see if we could find her here.
Hey there.
I'm master of all sweets.
Hey, that sounds good.
So then would that mean that if I talk to Futaba or Yusuke on this map, they would have a request as well?
Yo!
Nope.
Interesting.
Okay, so.
This is the request. You're accepting this request?
Okay, so you're delivering a bunch of these, I assume, what are probably ingredients, right?
Time to get to work. You're doing this one? You're doing this one? You're doing this one?
I think I'll go ahead and just keep these activated in case I kind of
You're accepting this request? Time to
come across them in those jails, and I feel like doing them, right? This one we've done before, so it's kind of like a redo. I'm not sure what that's gonna do, right? And let's see. I don't think we've picked up any new weapons, protectors, or accessories. Oh, okay, never mind, we have. So this one from Makoto looks a lot better, right? I think outside of Makoto we're looking okay. And this one is obviously a lot better. It nulls brainwash, and we've seen that happen a lot in the past, especially with those enemies that can do side damage. And so, I mean, might as well go for that for Yusuke. Or, I'm sorry, was it Yosuke? Yeah. And everyone else looks good, I think, from the protector side of things. I feel like Futaba having any of these makes no sense because she's not actively involved in battle. She's just a support character. Just like how she was in Persona 5. So I really don't think that equipping anything on Futaba is going to honestly help. Unless it's for something that amplifies healing or, you know, status effects. And Sophia wise, that's where we can kind of get into attaching something or equipping something. And we have plenty of these. think that's just about the best we can do at this time. Last paranoia save before going back into the Sendai Jail, or I'm sorry, Shibuya Jail, because we're looking at some of the requests. So we're gonna see if we can try to finish those. So that's it for today's stream. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll pick it back up tomorrow as we not only continue Ango Natsume's side of the story, but who knows, maybe even complete a request or two. So we'll see how that goes. But again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.